It all started with a few seconds on a giant screen at a Coldplay concert. Byron and Kristen Kitt, both well known in the business world, were caught on the kiss cam. What seemed like a harmless moment quickly turned into a wildfire of rumors. People jumped to conclusions, saying there was cheating, a broken marriage, and that Andrew rushed to file divorce papers. Social media exploded with stories and reactions that made it feel like a soap opera. But here's the thing. Andrew and Kristen weren't even married when that night happened. They had actually been divorced for months and were trying to figure out if they could make things work again. None of that got much attention when the rumors started, though. Everyone just ran with the idea that this kiss cam moment was proof of a cheating scandal. Why did people believe it so fast? Part of it is because Andrew and Kristen had always looked like the perfect couple. They were successful, kept their lives private, and never gave anyone a reason to doubt them. So when this scandal appeared out of nowhere, people were quick to believe the worst. It's amazing how just a few seconds of video, taken out of context, can make an entire story. The internet loves drama, and this was the perfect storm. Everyone wanted a juicy story, so facts got lost along the way. Instead of asking questions or waiting for the truth, people shared, liked, and commented as if they already knew the whole story. But sometimes, the real story is way less exciting than what goes viral. Byron isn't just anyone. He's the CEO of a huge AI company worth billions. People respect him for his leadership and sharp mind. Kristen Kitt is the head of human resources at the same company. She's known for being professional, calm under pressure, and someone who climbed the corporate ladder with hard work. Andrew and Kristen's story goes back years. They were once married but had gone through a tough divorce. After some time apart, they started trying to rebuild their relationship quietly, away from the public eye. No one really knew where they stood until that kiss cam moment blew everything up. That night at the concert, the kiss cam found Kristen and her boss, Andrew. The moment was awkward. Kristen looked stiff, like she was caught off guard, while Andrew seemed relaxed. People noticed and immediately started making guesses. Some thought it was a secret affair, others said it was just an innocent moment between coworkers. The truth? It was probably just two people who had history, sharing a friendly moment while trying to figure things out. The problem is that once the video went viral, no one cared about the full story. People zoomed in, paused, and rewatched the footage, trying to read every expression like it was proof of something big. But it wasn't. It was just a small moment, taken completely out of context, and turned into a scandal that wasn't real. When the video started spreading, Kristen's professional reputation took a big hit. People who had respected her work suddenly questioned everything. They wondered if she earned her position honestly, or if there was something more going on between her and Andrew. It wasn't fair, but that's how rumors can spread and cause damage fast. Byron also reacted quietly. He deleted his LinkedIn profile, which surprised many because that was where he shared all his business news. His wife, Megan, stayed silent too. Megan usually supports Andrew publicly, but this time she pulled back completely. She even deleted family photos and closed her social media accounts. It showed how hard the situation was on their family. Megan works in education and lives with Andrew and their 2 kids near Northborough, Massachusetts. She's known for keeping her life private, but this scandal made privacy impossible. The family had to step back and protect themselves from all the attention, even though they didn't ask to be part of the drama. The company had to act fast, too. They released a careful statement reminding everyone that what employees do outside work doesn't always reflect the company. They promised to review policies, but avoided blaming Andrew since he's the CEO. It was a tricky balance trying to keep the business safe without making things worse. In the end, this whole situation shows how fast people judge based on a few seconds of footage. Real life is often more complicated than what we see online. Privacy matters, especially when families are caught in the middle of stories they didn't create. It's a reminder that sometimes it's better to wait for the full story before jumping to conclusions.